Hey everyone, it's the Yellow Chili, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. In the last episode, we started a war against Lübeck and against Friesland. The war against Lübeck is actually just a precaution because we didn't want Hungary to jump in this war against Friesland. So Hungary is now on our side against Lübeck, which means they can't join this war on the Frisian side. I don't think we're going to take anything from these guys because our AE is still quite high. The main war goal is actually to return these provinces to our vassal Munster. So we will see if we can take anything from Lübeck, but I kind of doubt it. I'd much rather return it to Mecklenburg, but we'll see about that after the war is done. We can still convert provinces, but we're not going to because we are doing quite bad on our finances. And we really have to cancel the monopoly on textiles. Won the Siege of Bremen, that's great. Because we granted that monopoly to the burghers, which is kind of stupid at the moment because we are losing money as is, and I think revoking that monopoly will probably fix our finance. Austria is taking on Friesland. Glory to us. Our decision to focus on the offense, well, what are we focusing on? Defense or offense? Has led to many of our neighbors looking enviously and worriedly at our glorious troops who stand ready to give our enemies a taste of cold steel. Indeed, we gain 5 prestige and 1% army professionalism. I appreciate that. Bruggen has been occupied by Dittmar. What are you guys doing? Won the Siege of Munster. That's just great. Not here, though. That's here. Okay. Land theft. Many land donations are quite old, and while they're always written down both landscape and names, may well have changed since a donation was originally written. Recently, the clergy have been accusing several members of the Junkers of outright land theft in the form of encroaching on lands donated to the clergy long ago. The Junkers, on the other hand, argue that it is the clergy who are trying to seize land areas they do not own. Whoever we decide to side with will become the majority landholder in the area. We can side with the clergy, they gain 1% land. With the Junkers, they gain 1% land, or we can favor neither party and both will lose loyalty, but nobody gains land. That is a difficult choice. How much do they gain per month? 0.19 and 0.26. So I guess we're going to favor the clergy. Because we will have these guys up at the 50% mark sooner than the clergy. Why are you guys leaving? We want to chat with you. Let's unmothball these ships. Great. What do they have here? That's bad. We're gonna lose that. Keep our ships in the harbor. Okay, we can fabricate another claim on Denmark. They're gonna be our next target, actually. And we can turn on joint offensive wars here. Because they're very likely to not start a war while we are at war. Lübeck wants to surrender. We have to take Hamburg first, though. Kallenberg. We were at war with Kallenberg, that's true. Nobody has a claim there, though. So we're not going to take anything from you. Need that. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let's do that. That's not a bad idea. Okay, Bremen we can piece out. Money do they have? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, who's in this war? Just Hamburg. Okay, so we have to take Hamburg now. We have a rebel problem again. Niederhessen has Colonian separatists. Go there in that case. Yep. As soon as we start or finish the war against Friesland, we're going to start a war against Denmark. Extension of the monopoly in textiles. We are not going to do that. We're going to remove this. Yes. Okay, let's watch our production. It's at 1168. It should be much higher after this. 2186. That's just great. We just won the Siege of Friesland. That's beautiful. Can we? Yes. Let's move here so we get some more money out of that. Cities demand old rights. As we look to centralize the state, we inevitably infringe on the autonomy of the urban dwellers who have always existed under a different code of rules than their ruler brethren. The cities actively resist pressure to be brought under more uniform rules and regulations and demand that their old rights be respected. Either deny them for another 10 loyalty hit of the burghers and 1 stability, or we can accept their demands, the burghers gain loyalty, and we lose 25 government reform process. We can actually do that. I don't mind government reform process. That. Ansbach. Okay, where are you guys going? Military access. Nope, not now. How are we doing in Hamburg? Could we please finish that? Oh, by the way, who else is in this war? This is Friesland and Dithmarschen. We need to take Dithmarschen first and then finish the war with Friesland so that Hungary won't jump in on us. Okay, Dithmarschen. Naval research is wrong. How can a research be wrong? It seems as if a leading shipwright in our country has written a very convincing document detailing how the new ship technology that his rival has been trying to get funding for will never work, and may even cause the ships to sink before they leave the harbor. We can say they must be right for diplopower, for loss of diplopower, or we can lose 10 prestige. I think we're going to take the prestige hit again. Friesland wants to make peace. We don't want that right now. Or let's say we do want it, but we want to have different conditions. Okay, they're going to return some cores to Munster. What else do we want from them? We can force them to release a couple of nations. I don't know if that will do us any good, though. Prussia, okay, maybe Gelre, potentially. That would be it, because Utrecht is just one province, because the province of Utrecht is owned by Burgundy. So that won't help us. Probably gonna do that, in fact. Let's see how much... Oh, we could enforce our religion on them. That's actually even better. Is that better? That's the question. Because we'd have to give up releasing any nations, and it would only be their capital province that gets converted immediately. They'd probably convert back. So Yeah, let's release the nations first and then see if we can convert them one by one. That probably makes more sense. And let's get war reparations and all their money. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, let's do that. Okay, how's our AE looking? Not too bad, actually. I mean, Bohemia doesn't really count. Saxony doesn't count either, because they have been up all game, almost. Mainz is still below 50, that is really good. Okay, so let's finish up that war. Oh no, we still don't have Hamburg. We need to take that first. Because we want war reparations from them, so we can up our finances a little bit. Alright, great. So let's get war reparations, trade power, and all their money. Wow. All this money from just these tiny little wars. We're rich now, guys. Okay, now, if we take Wismar... Oh, that's a lot of AE. I don't think we can afford that right now. Especially not if we want to start a war against Denmark. So let's have them return the provinces to Mecklenburg. Do the same as we did to everyone else. Then declare on Denmark immediately. Hungary will not join because they have a... Are they rivals? Hungary has rivaled Denmark, yeah. Okay, that's just great. Russia will not join either because they're still in debt. So it's only really Mainz that will join in. And we are gonna say we want Vestjylland, or whatever that's called. Do we want to make Mainz a co-belligerent? What's their faith? Mainz or... No, this is Mainz. Their faith is Protestant. Okay, so it doesn't really make sense. We could force them to return provinces or something, but I don't think we really need to. So let's just say we want Vestjylland and then call in Austria. Maybe Hungary will join later. Oh, they probably won't. Never mind that. Because they are Defender of the Faith and they're going to lose that title after we declare and they decline. Okay, let's do that. Go up here, and with these guys, we're gonna go over here. What's that rebels thing? We have Hessian... Oh, in Niederhessen. I think we're going to have to grant them some more autonomy so that we can move these troops away. Blockade! The people of Stralsund rely heavily on their port to supply the city with what it needs, but the blockade against Stralsund has cut off both many luxuries and some goods they claim are necessary to run the city. The people can hardly make do with fish alone and are turning to the king to find a solution. So we can divert resources to get goods delivered via land routes, which costs us 25 admin power. We can employ our network of privateers to smuggle the goods in, which is 25 diplo. I don't think we want to do that. Or we can just say, fuck everybody. No, we can say, war is hard on everyone. They will have to make do. I think we're going to do this because we bear the admin power right now. Okay, is Hungary still Defender of the Faith? And if so, how do we check that? I don't want to claim the title. I just want to see the Defender of the Faith. Country... I really have no idea how we can check whether they still are. We could just pick a random Catholic country and assume that we were going to declare in them. Hungary is still Defender of the Catholic Faith, okay. Yeah, but it's very unlikely they're gonna join in, so... We're, in fact, really interested in these two provinces to cut off Hungary from having claims and important provinces in Denmark. So these are two provinces that we definitely need to take in this war. Okay, we won that siege. Let's continue here. How's Denmark doing on military, by the way? Denmark, seriously? You got 15k troops only? Well, seems to me you guys are dead. Yeah, let's... Wait, what's the next tick? 15 days? Okay, so let's time that. Once this tick is over, we were gonna take over that siege, and then the... whatchamacallit, the percentage is gonna... We're gonna take that percentage with us. So we don't have to start a new siege, but basically we're just continuing where the rebels left off. Yeah, I think we do want to convert right now. Do that. Because we have the money. Oh right, I totally forgot about mines. In fact, we could even try piecing them out right now, because apparently we're occupying a couple provinces. Yeah, we can't convert them. We could force them to release Nassau, but we can't do that because we do not have... we do not control Nassau. What do? Let's send these people over to Nassau. Who's Burgundy warmongering against? The Holy Roman Intervention, okay. Siegfried Kreitz, controversial protectionist. Since he started providing advice for the trade developments in Prussia, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While the decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. They argue that the king is taking Siegfried Kreitz's advice too readily and that we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. So we can either say he helped us so far, gaining 2 mercantilism and losing 10 legitimacy, or we could say a trader should facilitate free trade, not restrict it, so he leaves our court. I think we can afford the legitimacy loss, and we're going to take the mercantilism. Okay, so this will be the last tick that we can actually loot this province, so we're going to move over to here. If we can we stop them from sieging down their capital? That would be really cool. Okay, we did, and we stack wiped them. That's even better. They'll be much more open for our peace offer now. Okay, we won that siege over here. Quite nice. And I'm not even sure if we want to... Yeah, let's just go. Let's just do that. But please, guys, take this route, because you're probably going to be blocked by ships. Blockade again. Now we have this in Stettin. I don't think there's a need to read this out because we had it before. We're gonna lose that admin power. We really don't need it. Okay, so we won that siege. Mainz is fully occupied, isn't it? Some of it is occupied by Protestant zealots. That's interesting because they are Protestant, I believe. Okay, we can make you release Nassau. We can... No, we're not going to make you give that back. We want you to annul any treaty. I don't think we do. Let's just take what we can get. And exceed war score? Why do we have such a low war score? 27? What other provinces do you guys have? Any of these provinces occupied by someone else? Oh, it's probably because we haven't occupied this province. Occupied by Protestant zealots. I wonder if we're gonna get the modifier for defended province and liberated province. Apparently not. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Because we can. Oh, and this province is probably fully looted. No, it isn't. Great. Without on anything. Oh, and it even has a fort. I didn't realize that. Yeah, then it makes sense that they wouldn't give us anything for 100% war score. Scientific instruments. With new developments in the art of glassmaking and metalwork comes the ability to create more refined scientific instruments. Lenses that magnify the very distant and the very small are invaluable to our astronomers, natural philosophers, while chemists own their craft with more complex metal tools. Recent breakthroughs have given Prussia a scientific edge in the production of this equipment. We can but eagerly await the discoveries that have been made possible. Can they turn lead into gold yet? And we gain 1 innovativeness. That is incredibly good. Okay, so we can now hopefully do this. Can we make them release Erfurt? Okay, wait, let's clear this. We want you to do that. Oh, that sounds good. Wait, does Thuringia exist? Doesn't, okay. You also return it, but that probably is the same cost, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways, let's just do that, because we don't want anything from these guys. And let's see... Okay, we just arrived here, apparently. While we're not going to be able to take the Danish capital, we can still occupy a lot of provinces. Another blockade. We're going to divert resources here. We are doing quite well on money, so let's invest this money. Some more manufactories. Let's check out what we can take. Definitely need this. Wow. 13 with Bohemia. 18 with Denmark. Well, that's to be expected. Poland is not going to be a problem. Anhalt. Probably not. Bavaria. Okay. This is our war goal. Can we make them release anybody? Make them release Iceland. I think that makes sense, though. We can make them release Estonia. No, we don't actually want to do that. Let's improve with mines. Oh, we can't. Really can't. But we have a truce until, I don't know, sometime in 10 or 15 years or something. So that won't be a problem. Just a little bit afraid that Russia is going to take a lot of this. Can deal with the top 5 or 6. But what if we improve relations with these guys now? See what we can do. It would be nice to cut off Russia here. Okay, nice. Hunt them down. Be funny if they stopped right here. Oh no, they're probably gonna go to Zealand. Okay, and they now have rebels. That's also quite nice. Because it'll give them another modifier to accept peace. Really like this idea. Coalition look like Sweden, Mainz, Bavaria, Lübeck. Okay. Sweden, can we do anything for you guys? Oh, we don't want to marry you, actually. We could send you a gift, but that's not going to do much. Let's just wait until the end of the year, so some of the AE wears off. And then also we'll have improved relations a little further, also with Lithuania. And then we'll see if that does anything. We have an AE modifier with Sweden. We do, in fact. Okay, so that'll decrease after December. We need to spend some admin power here. Randomly improve a couple provinces. Okay, Denmark. Sweden is still in this. That's very sad. Could just wait a little longer. Oh, that's quite fast, actually. Like 4 per year or something? We will grant you military access, in fact. Overt action? Oh, we're still spying on them. That's really unnecessary. I totally missed that. I hope that's not going to break our leg here. Okay, come on, Sweden. 41, how much do we need? 46. So just 2 more months and then we'll be fine. Steel is no longer a rival for us? Why? Okay, anyway, Sweden is out of this. We're going to continue improving relations with them, but we'll just take this deal. Mainz and Lübeck still have a truce with us. Bohemia and the others. Denmark will have a truce with us. Poland is not of any danger. That should work out fine. We could make them revoke cores. Doesn't really make sense. Can make them revoke a core on a Swedish province even. That's probably even better. We could humiliate them even. That's quite tempting. Don't do that. '67, so we'd have to move a province, remove another province actually. Well, we don't actually need all that. Just take this. Then humiliate them. Don't want to do that, in fact. Oh, they lost the rebels because one of our vassals probably killed them. Are you guys gonna go here? Yeah, let's do that then, because Lithuania is not going to be a problem for Denmark. At least I hope not. Okay, so we humiliated them. Who are we going to set as a rival? France is quite weak in this game, so they... Or let's just wait. Maybe Castile will recover after the peasants are gone. Okay, anyways, we just crossed the 30-minute mark, so if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.